This is Jamie with Bar. This is the second video showing our SpeedCount Pro users how to understand and respond to our variance report. So in the first video, we took a high-level look, understanding how to understand and respond to the variance report items. Here we're going to take a deeper dive at two additional screens. So on this first landing screen, you can understand why the item is being flagged. In this case, we're missing 8.3 units or liter bottles, so a big variance there. We can see the number of servings and units missing this cycle and compare them to the previous last cycle to see if there's a trend. In this case, there's a trend of missing product. By understanding what was previously there, plus what was invoiced minus what was sold, we know what the expected value was and can compare it to what the current account was. More on that in a second. I often like to start with the things that I can check while I'm sat in front of my computer. So I'll go ahead and click on View Full Details. Now I'm on the Detailed Product Viewer page, and this shows all the information for a single product, or Nitos in this case. So the same headline information is viewed. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll notice there's three sections: summarizing the count, a section that summarizes deliveries or invoices, and at the bottom here a section that shows the sales. So in this section you can look at the different buttons. This is the buttons from your point of sale system, and see how many times they were pressed, what the average dollars were taken, and what the recipe setting is. And here you're trying to make sure that the recipe amounts and products are correct. Also making sure there's no missing buttons, like for instance if there was a tequila flight that we hadn't got here, that would be a problem. But basically understand if this correctly captures how the bartenders are meant to be using this product. In this case, we then can understand 17.7 bottles were sold and confirm that's correct. In the case of deliveries, these guys had delivery on the 25th. Invoice number will normally display here, and it'll tell the amount. And you can also check the current count. So probably you don't know off the top of your head if there's 39.27 bottles in hand, but you can check it by looking here and seeing line by line where you've counted the items. So the zone names are what you called your zones during the map setup, and you can see if you weighed them, the actual weight of the bottle, what that equated to in terms of a vessel count. So this was a bottle that's 27% full, about a quarter full. You can see the full counts and understand how that relates to the total. Finally, a kind of advanced move is to scroll to the top and click on Analysis. This is the main dashboard that your account managers and we use typically when we're looking at your results. The advantage of this screen is that you can look at a lot of items at the same time, and you can look at more than one item. So for instance, these guys have got 2 Hornitos products. They've also got an Añejo. That has got no sales or usage, so that's not terribly useful. So turn off that filter, but looking for an item by name is one good thing to see if there maybe is a relation. Another thing you can do is filter by category here. So for instance, like liquor category, and then further by subcategory at the bottom here. So if I look at all my tequilas, in this case, I can see we're missing a large quantity of this product, but we have overages on another other tequila products. So it's possible that people are ringing one thing and pouring another. That wasn't the case, but this is another tool. The other thing I like about here is we can see the breakdown in servings rung and servings poured, and just presents the same information in a different manner. Once you've determined and done those physical checks, go ahead and click on back, and then use this bottom line. In this case, we discovered there was a miscount, so we need to increase the current count by 3 bottles. If it was servings, obviously select that, but it's units in this case. And then a really good thing is to understand, look, this was the original variance in units. We were missing 8. Did my adjustment here improve the situation? In this case, it did. Obviously, don't guess or don't make it up, but hopefully the adjustment you made decreased the variance, and then we know on the right track. So that's how to look at your variance report items. We have a couple more videos coming up that work through specific examples and show you how different errors show in terms of a pattern in the numbers. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, let us know so we can make you a video.